Hi, welcome to the No Refunds Podcast. I'm one of your co-hosts, George Collette.
I'm the other co-host, Johnny Amount, but sadly Tristan cannot be here. He, I think, has football.
We don't know.
He's going places.
He's
We're still in the basement, don't worry.
Yeah, apartment, grumpy neighbors. It's been a while.
It has.
Yeah, it has.
That's our bad. I've had track. George is sad.
George
has had reading lessons.
I've had reading lessons.
I actually don't know what he's been doing.
Yeah, no, I've been contemplating my life choices.
Yeah.
But
back.
We are back, and we are here to talk about what is World Series.
No, wrong sport. We're going to talk about the Stanley Cup Finals and our hometown Bruins.
Hometown.
And we're also going to be talking about a little bit of other things, but the finals and stuff.
Yeah. So like NBA the Toronto Raptors versus
the Warriors.
Yeah. Who are you rooting for in that? Raptors or Warriors?
I don't really like either team. I don't honestly care. So
I'm going for Toronto, and the only reason that I'm going for Toronto is because they're the underdog. Toronto has.
I mean, not really anymore because KD's out. And
wait, he's out?
Yeah.
Oh.
This man doesn't pay attention.
I don't pay attention to basketball as well.
The only reason, Toronto is not really an underdog because they have this guy named Drake, and this guy trash talks the entire Warriors team and gets in their head, and that's why the Toronto Raptors are leading the series.
Yeah. I feel like, I honestly do kind of feel like Toronto has had its fair share. Like, who else is... A lot of brilliant people come from Toronto. It's just like, back off. You can have your actors and your singers and your delicious food and your great economy, but stay away from, sports, man. That's our turf. That is our...
I think it's actually good to have, other countries.
Yeah, I mean...
into the NBA. I think it adds a little bit of spice to the NBA, Because there ain't nothing like a Canadian fan.
Exactly. They'll be so sorry after...
Except for Philadelphia fans. That is crazy.
Oh my
and Detroit.
Detroit is nuts, dude. Oh
yeah.
my God. But who are you rooting for in the Stanley Cup? And I think I know the answer to this. Bruins, baby.
Tied 3-3.
Let's get it. I think it's tomorrow. No, it's tomorrow night.
I'm not sure, yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Heavy pressure on Tuukka Rask, man, the Great Wall. And I think it's John Bennington on the other side of the ice. I don't know who it is, but I am looking forward to that. Dude, I'm literally so stoked.
I am too. I don't really pay attention to hockey, but I really like the Bruins because they're kind of like the hometown team, kind of. And it would be sick to see them just wipe the floor with the St. Louis Blues. Sorry about that. No, because the last game where they beat them 5-1, that was
crazy.
That was pretty good.
Patrice Bergen, dude, is just nutty. It's crazy. And our grumpy upstairs neighbor is a Blues fan, and I resent him for it.
Yeah, we haven't talked to him since this whole Stanley Cup Finals started.
Yeah,
I still don't know if he's alive.
Yeah,
we only hear screams every once in a while during the game.
Yeah, and for some reason cats keep purring up there.
It's
a weird conversation.
Yeah.
But dude, I am so stoked. It's all coming to a close. Winter sports are ending. It's now starting summer and spring sports.
Summer.
Baseball. Let's get it.
Baseball's been started for a while, but we're coming up on the All-Star break. And you're a Red Sox fan, right?
Yeah. I mean, I don't follow baseball as much as I want to.
I don't really follow baseball. I mean, I do more than hockey, but Red Sox, get your act together. You're a world champion team last year, and you're playing okay. I don't care if you're in second to last place. The main thing to me is beating the Yankees. That rivalry's died a little bit, but not to me.
No.
Just beat them.
Exactly. The New York-Boston rivalry has been alive forever.
Yeah.
Beat the Yankees. I am so done. I got family members who are Yankees fans, and they come up to me and the other Boston fans in our family and are like, so how about them Red Sox, huh? Beat them. I am done. I am so sick of it. David Price, last year, might have been a little inconsistent, but he's still good.
Yeah, I think the pitching has been off. Chris Sale His ERA is 4.25 now, and last year was 1.75. And if you don't know what ERA is, it's earned run average. And he's letting up way too many runs. He needs to. I mean, granted, he doesn't look like a pitcher, anyways.
Yeah.
He has an awkward pitching form, but you got to get it together.
Exactly.
Get it together.
Together.
You know what I'm saying?
I am stoked. Okay, we got all types of things closing and kind of starting out. Yeah. I don't know about you, dude, but I am like honestly so stoked for the Bruins game. I am on the edge of my seat. I don't.
Oh, really?
Really?
You ain't on the edge of your seat.
Yeah, I'm kind of sitting back a little, so.
Yeah.
I am on the edge of my seat.
Literally.
Patrice Bergen and Ryan O'Reilly. I've been looking forward to that for so long.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it's just.
I just want to beat the Blues.
Beat the Blues.
I mean, I don't think they've ever won a championship, have they?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
No.
And I hope this happens in my lifetime. I forget what it's called. It's like a super team championship where, like, the Patriots, the Red Sox, the Celtics, and the Bruins would all have to win the championship.
Yeah.
So, if the Celtics would have made it, the Patriots already won, and the Boston Bruins are going to win.
You know it.
And the Red Sox need to get their act together. So, this could have been the year, I feel like. But
We fell apart.
I feel like Houston might take it home this year.
Houston? Houston Rockets?
Baseball. Houston Astros.
Okay.
Right.
I thought you meant... I'm sorry.
Let's just talk about Bryce Harper a minute.
Bryce Harper. Who's that?
Let's not talk about Bryce Harper a
No.
little bit.
We can explain it to me. I don't know.
Well, this happened a while back, and I just want to follow up on it because there was a lot of hype around it. It was, he used to play for this team, the Nationals, Washington Nationals, right? And then he didn't really want to be there because he is like the only star. So he got traded to the Philadelphia Phillies, and the Phillies were expecting to bring him to the playoffs. And right now it's not looking like that, but he's being paid like $400 million, and he's playing like a $20 million man. So
$400
it's a bad
million.
decision. I never would have spent that money on him because the way baseball works, it's not like, and this is kind of a bad example. Well, I'll take it in a different way. That's a better example. It's like football. Like if you get a good quarterback or good running back or a strong defensive lineman or something, your team's going to change completely. Or even a good coach especially. Your team's going to change completely. It's going to be so much better. But in baseball, that's totally different. Like you can't have, there's 9 innings, 9 players. So it just doesn't make sense to me to have one superstar and 9 terrible players.
Exactly. You got to have either a change in the way that you train your players, or you need to start getting studs.
Or
you can't just have one.
$400 million, you could get 5 guys that could get you a winning record. And then you build around that.
And $400 million?
I think it was close to that. I might be
contract.
wrong, but I know it's like at least $300 million or something like that.
That's an absurd amount of money.
Yeah, I mean it's like 13 years though.
13. Wow.
Or 8.
Wow.
8 or 13.
8 or 13. Still.
I mean, I like Bryce Harper. Nothing against him, but I think it was a bad managing choice.
We love your Harp. But, I mean, it's just crazy. Like, you know more about this than I do, 100%. But I just think that it's a little absurd that you spend $400 million on, like you said, a $20 million player.
Yeah, but it's, when you think about it in the sports world, it's not really that much money in the sports world. Because for the Super Bowl last year, for a 30-second commercial was $5 million. And there was probably 50 commercials. If you ask me, I'm not good at math, but that's a lot of money.
That is. You know.
All right, and that goes towards the players. Season tickets go towards the players. The NBA's finals, or the NCAA games, $13,000 for a floor seat. That, they don't get the money, but if it was a professional game, that goes towards them, and sponsorship goes towards them. So it's not that much money to them.
Good point. Yeah, I mean, with all the sponsorship deals now and all the, like, player endorsements, you got these players making millions of dollars, and then all that extra stuff that they're making from signing contracts and playing great games is just gravy on the mashed potatoes. That was a weird reference.
I like the players that don't really care about the money and just play.
Yeah, there have been a few of those like in sports history. They're like I guess Michael Jordan wasn't really in it for the money. He was.
I mean, he was so good you couldn't tell anyways.
Exactly. He was just like played. It was crazy. There's that does bring up a good argument. It's crazy,
Mm-hmm.
But $400 million.
It's crazy, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, to us, but
to them it's just like that's chump change. I spend that on dinner.
Yeah, but let's. I'm really excited for NFL to start, so I can be George in fantasy.
Okay.
I mean,
fantasy. You know it. You're decent at it. I'm not.
I mean,
I mean, I'm not like the worst. Last year, I didn't know how to turn off auto draft.
Yeah, I mean, last year we only had 3 people, and it should have been a lot more. But we didn't really. It was last minute, and it was our first time doing it. So
exactly.
This year we're gonna have a bunch more people, and it will be more organized.
Yeah, and like I said, I don't know. I don't know squat about how to pick a football team.
Yeah.
Reason being, I will pick 5 punters because I think that the game is called football.
You can't draft a punter.
For real?
I don't think so.
Oh, man.
You can draft only a kicker.
Kicker, okay.
For
not
special
punt.
teams.
Yeah. So
I believe in the one we did, anyways.
was that the one on the NFL.com?
I think so.
Yeah, the NFL.
But there's multiple versions.
Yeah,
of
you
it,
can go on
too.
like Yahoo and stuff.
No, there's multiple versions, like different kinds of fantasy in the NFL one.
Okay, that's actually kind of cool. We should look into that. But
Yeah.
you are right. Fantasy is fun. Do it with your friends. Do it with your parents. Don't do it with your parents.
Yes, do it with your parents. Be a good kid if they want to.
Yeah.
And you could place bets, but I don't recommend placing bets. Make it interesting. Make it be like a funny punishment or something. I know me and George are thinking right now of what we could do. I'm not gonna say that. I mean, it's not bad, but we're just gonna.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's just funny, and it shows how good the player who loses is at being a good sport.
Yeah.
But don't go too far on the message boards. I didn't know what the message boards was until I watched a video that explained it, and I think our first year went a little overboard. When we all the trading that went on was crazy.
Yeah, well, there wouldn't have been that much trading if there was more people because there's so many free agents that we could pick up all the time.
Exactly.
So,
it was crazy. But I was glad that we did it.
Yeah, it was fun. We got to do it again and with more people.
What else has happened in the past month? Nothing really.
I had a lot of track. I kind of made a mistake and didn't really